Welcome in to Hollywood. It is a beautiful evening for some high school baseball here at the Crossroads. Tonight we have number 12 South Central taking on the number one team in the state, the DH Conley Vikings. Hello everyone, my name is Cole Martin. So glad to be with you this evening. What a matchup on hand we have tonight here at the Crossroads. It is only the second game of conference play for both of these teams. Earlier this week, South Central played crosstown rival JH Rose. That was at South Central, and South Central lost that one 8-3. On Tuesday, the Vikings played White Oak, and they mercy ruled 19-0. A quick look at the defensive alignment for the Vikings. A little bit of a shakeup defensively out there in left field. Ryan Edwards, also Colton Newbern and Hayden Willoughby switching positions for the evening. Willoughby playing first and Newbern behind the plate catching. On the mound is Tucker Anderson. His last time out was against Terry Sanford. That was actually played at Sager Stadium in Fayetteville, where he went 4 1/3, gave up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, but got the win in that one where the Vikes took down Terry Sanford 8-4. Isaiah James, the Duke commit, will start things off for the South Central Falcons, known for his pitching abilities, currently injured pitching wise, but is the DH for today's game. And first pitch is on the black for strike one. Good solid fastball to start things off for Anderson. That one coming in at about 90 miles an hour. Next one swung on and missed. Two fastballs and 2 strikes here early for Anderson. Next one is up high and in. It'll be 1-2 now. 1-2 is up high, but James will swing and miss for out number one on the ball game.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 2, Aiden Parker.
So now will be the junior, number 2, Aiden Parker. This year so far, batting .424, 14 hits, 4 RBIs through 37 plate appearances. First pitch, really good breaking pitch, but it's just off the plate. Next pitch up high, it'll be 2-0 now. Anderson, a UNC Wilmington commit as a senior this year, struck out a hefty number of batters last year. Parker will pop it up. Newbern's in pursuit, and he will not get there. One away in the inning. Aiden Parker at the plate, 2-1 to him. Here's Anderson. Fire in there for a strike. Next one is grounded. Scott will charge. His throw to first is in time, and he will retire Aiden Parker.
Now batting number 14, Tice Thompson.
What? It's not on.
Next up will be Tice Thompson, the catcher, junior this year, batting .440. First pitch is grounded right back up the middle for a base hit.
Now batting for the Falcons.
So
number
a
4,
two-out
Jones.
base runner here for the Falcons in the first inning. It will now be the cleanup hitter, second baseman, number 4, Colby Jones. This year as a senior, batting .500, has 1 home run to his name. Jones also getting some work in on the mound so far this year with a 3.50 ERA. First pitch to him is popped straight up behind home plate, and that will go out of play.
That kid just ran for it. What's up?
Thompson leading away at first. Here's the 0-1. 0-1 is outside. 1-1 now.
He's left me.
I don't know if it's like real fast.
Two away in the inning. Here's the 1-1. That one's going to catch the plate for strike 2. Anderson bringing the velo so far here in the first. Fastball really working for him. That one coming in at 91 miles an hour. And Jones will call time right before the pitch. Anderson really taking his time out there on the mound before he goes from the stretch.
All the way you should see him.
Here's the 1-2. That one's grounded over to second. Corey's got it. He bobbles it at first, but will make the play over to Willoughby at first. We're through the top half of the first. We will head to the home half. Niddle, Layton, and Stewart due up for the Vikes. Welcome back. Home half of the first. Getting set to be underway. Chase White on the mound for the Falcons.
2, Rook, Niddle.
Chase White on the mound for the Falcons. Last time out against Bunn High School. Went 5 innings, 8 strikeouts. No hits allowed or runs. Where he picked up the win, and the team picked up the win 3-2. Just a sophomore having to step into the role possibly of Isaiah James at the moment. Rook Niddle will start things out for the Vikes, and he will line that out into right field for a base hit. Good piece of hitting. First pitch of the at-bat.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 5, Hunter Layton.
So now it will be the senior Hunter Layton. Layton batting .324 this year, 12 hits and a home run. He'll square to bunt, and he will not pull back in enough time. Strike one. Quick runner on first to start the inning for the Vikings. We'll see if they can get things going here early in the game. Next pitch, cut on and missed for strike two. Here's the 0-2. That one's fouled off to the left and out of play. Next pitch is fouled away again. Lefty heavy lineup today, facing the righty on the mound. We'll see how much that plays a factor against Chase White. Little dancing over there at first, and Layton will swing and miss. So one away, one on base.
Number 9, Ethan Stewart.
And it will be the star-studded sophomore Ethan Stewart. This year, 2 home runs to his name, .478 average, right around where he batted last year as a freshman. Here's the 1-0. That one's popped straight up into the air. Aiden Parker will get underneath it and make the play for out number 2.
Now batting number 13, Colton Newburn.
Good response here early from Chase White after giving up the base hit to start the inning. So now it'll be Colton Newburn as a junior this year, batting .355. 3 home runs so far on his campaign, which leads the team. And there goes Niddle. Tice's throw is in the dirt, but Niddle will swipe second. So a good RBI opportunity with 2 away here for Newburn with a runner in scoring position. Next pitch is in there for a strike. Newburn with 13 RBIs so far on the season. Pretty good candidate to drive in a run here in the 4 spot. Breaking ball is cut on and foul tipped. Two away, 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Vikings cleanup hitter. And that's in the dirt, but Newburn will swing at it and miss. The throw down to first gets away from him. There goes Niddle. He'll round third. He's coming home, and he'll score. So a strikeout, but Newburn will get to first on the throwing error. And we'll see Jacob Stilley now come in to pinch run.
Now at the plate, batting number 15, Landon Scott.
So a good opportunity to get out of the inning there with no scratches for Chase White, but will have to continue on with 2 away here in the inning.
Good field receive all the bases unnecessary. What's he talking to?
Having a stoppage for a moment. Seems like the students out there in right field are having a little bit of fun. So 1 in on the inning for the 5-hole batter, Landon Scott. First pitch to him is a little low for ball 1. This year as a junior, batting .321. He's really jumped into this lineup well after being on JV last year. And there goes Stilly, known for his speed. He's already going, and that one's hit pretty well out to deep right center. That's going to hit the gap. And Stilly stopped at first, and Landon Scott's going to get into second, and Stilly will slide into third. Not sure why Stilly stopped. There are 2 outs, and he stopped right in between first and second. And now it'll be Brody Brandon. Last year, Brandon played for
Now
South
batting number
Central, but
23,
transferred
Brody
here to Conley
Brandon.
this year. Had to have Tommy John surgery, and so will not be pitching this year, but is serving his role as a DH for the Vikings. First pitch to him is outside. Couple runners in scoring position for the 6-hole batter. Next pitch, breaking ball, a little low. Good take there by Brandon. Here's the 2-0. He'll be outside. He'll check his swing, and they'll say he went around. Chase White just trying to get out of this inning without giving up any more runs, and Brandon will call time. Next pitch is cut on and missed. That one upstairs, but Brandon swung at it. And it's 2-2. So 2 on, 2 outs, 2 balls, and 2 strikes here to Brody Brandon. He'll line that out into right field, and that is caught. And he dropped it, actually. And Stilly and Landon Scott will both score. Same from my angle. It seemed like he caught it at first, but couldn't quite make the play. That was Jamari Huckins out there in right field. And so 2 will score. They'll rule it a hit.
Now batting number 24, Hayden Willoughby.
That's funny, cool. I still think you were born.
So it'll be Hayden Willoughby now. Typically the catcher playing first base in this game. A couple of costly mistakes by this South Central defense so far, and the inning is still carrying on. 3-0 in favor of the Vikes. And we're going to have a little meeting out here at home plate. Not sure what this is about. two away in the inning, but three have already scored with one runner on base. Here's the 0-1 to Willoughby. Good breaking ball. He'll foul that back. Here's the 0-2. And there goes Brandon. He'll line that right up the middle, and that'll be a base hit and a collision over at second base. Oh my. Brody Brandon ran straight into Colby Jones at second base as Jones was expecting a throw down to second. But a good piece of hitting by Hayden Willoughby. While they check on Brandon and Jones, we will take a short break. Mike's up 3-0. Welcome back. Finally got the injury squared away. Wasn't quite sure who came in out there at second base for the injured Jones, but we will play on. First pitch to Ryan Edwards is a strike. Next pitch is upstairs. Blows it right by him for strike two. Pretty long first inning so far between the runs scored in the bottom half of the inning and then the injury just then. Next pitch is lined out into left for a base hit. That is Philip Dash running the bases, and he will score. So an RBI knock for the junior Ryan Edwards.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 4, Harrison Corey.
So that'll be the junior number 4 Harrison Corey this year, batting .280 with 7 hits through 32 plate appearances. Still runners on first and second, but also still 2 away. First pitch to Corey is in there at the knees for strike 1. Sun starting to go down behind the trees as we work towards the second inning. That one's going to get away from Thompson, and both runners will move up to their respective next bases. Four already in on the inning for the Vikings. Started things off with a first pitch single from Rook Niddle. An error over at first on a strikeout in the dirt on Colton Newbern. And then a dropped ball out there in right field by Jamari Huckins. Two runners in scoring position. Prime RBI opportunity again here with 2 away. Here's the 2-1 to Corey. That one's up high. He'll foul it back into the net. And it'll be 2-2. Another opportunity for the sophomore Chase White to get out of this inning. We'll see if he can get maybe a punch out, maybe a ground out, whatever he can get here. Get that third out. And that one's going to be fouled. Might have fouled it off his foot. Couldn't quite tell from here. But Harrison Corey will stay alive. Next pitch is fouled back again. That'll be out of play. So the count will stay the same. Corey still battling. Here's another 2-2 offering. It's going to be fouled again. Really good breaking piece there by Chase White. Brooke Niddle will wait on deck. We'll see if he gets another chance, and he does. That pitch will hit Corey pretty flush, and he will take first and load the bases. And so here in the first inning, the lineup will go ahead and turn over for the Vikings.
Now batting number 2, Rook Niddle.
First time up, Niddle cracked a single out into right field off the first pitch he saw. And he's got a really good RBI opportunity, and he will make the most of it. Lines that one out into center. Willoughby will score. Here comes Edwards. He'll score as well, and Corey will move up to third. It is 6-0 in favor of the Vikes.
Now batting number 5, Hunter Layton.
Vikes pouring it on here in the bottom of the first. Runners on the corners, 2 away here for Hunter Layton. His first time up, struck out swinging. First pitch to him is outside.
It's not like that.
Here's the 1-0. Niddle will run, but that one's fouled back and out of play. This Vikings offense has been pretty good so far all year, batting .300 as a team, 7 home runs, 85 total runs scored through 11 games. Next pitch will get away from Thompson. There goes Corey. He'll score. And Niddle will move up to third. Really good base running there from Harrison Corey as he will swipe home, and it is now 7-0 Vikings. Two away, runner on third. Here's the 2-1. That one is fouled down the third base line, out of play. Two outs in the inning, 2-2 count. And that one's fouled back again. Layton battling here at the plate. You've got to hope that Anderson will still be somewhat fresh and warm headed to the second inning after such a long bottom of the first. That one's grounded over to second. Jones makes the play over to Ellis at first. And finally, the Falcons get out of the bottom of the first inning, but not before the Vikings put up 7. We'll head to the second.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 18, Walker Ellis.
Welcome back, top half of the second, 7-0. Big time first inning from the Vikings offense, and Walker Ellis will start things off for the Falcons here in the second. First pitch from Anderson is outside. We'll see how Anderson will fare now with so much time in between innings. His 1-0 is outside again. It'll be 2-0 now. 2-0 is lined out into the left center field gap. Layton will scoop it up and fire it to his cutoff man. And a leadoff knock for Walker Ellis. Good piece of two-out hitting there from Ellis. Favorable hitter's count. And now will be the right fielder, Jamari Huckins. There's a ball lined out to him in right field last inning. I myself thought he had caught it, but couldn't quite hang on to it. Allowed a couple of runs to score. That one's going to get away from Newbern at the plate. And so Ellis will move down to second. Here's the 1-0 from Anderson. That'll be at the letters for a strike. Runner in scoring position. No outs in the inning for Huckins. Next pitch is upstairs. Good hitter's count here for Huckins. We'll see if he can make the most of it. 2-1 is lifted back out of play. This year as a senior, Huckins is batting .417 through 31 plate appearances, 10 hits, 6 RBIs, has a couple of doubles, and a home run to his name. 2-2. Good breaking ball, just low, and the count will fill up. Here's the payoff to Huckins. Good breaking ball is in there for strike 3. Really pretty pitch there from Tucker Anderson. He'll set Huckins down looking.
Now batting number 3, Wyatt Ellis.
So now it'll be the third baseman, Wyatt Ellis, this year as a junior, leading the team in batting average with a .583 average. 10 RBIs, 30 plate appearances for him. First pitch of the at-bat is in there for a strike. Runner on second in the form of Walker Ellis. Next pitch will catch the edge of the plate. It'll be 0-2 now. Up 0-2 pretty quick in this count for Anderson. That one's grounded to second base to Corey. He's up with it. He'll throw it over to Willoughby for the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 8, Tate Heiner.
So now it'll be the senior left fielder, number 8, Tate Penner. This year, only 23 plate appearances, 4 hits in those 23, 200 average. First pitch he'll see is a little low to be 1-0. Runner on third. No RBIs for him so far this season. This would be a great opportunity for him to get his first. That one's grounded over to short. Niddle's up with it. He'll fire over to first for out number 3. Quick inning for Anderson on the mound. No problem. We'll head to the home half of the second.
Leading off in the bottom of the second.
Welcome back, home half of the second.
Stewart.
Big first inning from the Viking offense. We'll see if they can continue it here in the second. Ethan Stewart will start things off. He popped out to shortstop his first time up in the first inning. First pitch he sees will be outside, 1-0. White trying to settle in after giving up those 7 runs. Next pitch will be fouled out of play. Here's the 1-1. That one's lined out to shortstop. Parker's up with it. He'll fire it over to Ellis and make the play.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 13, Colton Newburn.
So now will be the East Carolina commit, Colton Newburn, his first time up. Struck out swinging. Ball was in the dirt, but a bad throw by catcher Tice Thompson allowed Newburn to take first. First pitch of that bat fired in for a strike. Next pitch is also in there for a strike. Couple come and get me fastballs to start the at bat for Chase White. 0-2. That one's grounded down the first base line, but just foul. Here's another 0-2 offering to Newburn. That one's grounded out to second. James has got it, and he will fire it over to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 15, Landon.
So 2 away now. It'll be the third baseman, Landon Scott. First time up. Hit the gap pretty well with a double. First pitch he sees will be just outside. Be 1-0. Next pitch will catch the outside part of the plate. 1-1. 1-1 will be in the dirt. 2-1 now. Two one is fouled back, and 2 strikes now on the Vikings 5-hole batter. Chase White looking to set the Vikings down here. 1-2-3. And he will do so. He'll get Scott swinging on a pitch in the dirt. And a really solid inning there from Chase White in the second. And the score will remain 7-0 as we head to the third.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 9.
Welcome back. 9-1 and 2 due up for Tucker Anderson here in the top of the third. First pitch is on the edge for strike one. Oh, what a pitch there from Tucker Anderson. Coleman will wave at the bender, and it'll be 0-2 now. Next pitch is in the dirt. They'll say he did not go around.
Because he finds comfort in the
3 strikeouts so far for Anderson through 2 innings pitched, 2 of them swinging, 1 of them looking. Here's a 1-2 offering. Just outside. It'll be 2-2 now. Here's a 2-2. He'll wave at that one for strike number 3. Firm fastball there at 88 from Tucker Anderson. And he'll set Coleman down on strikes.
Now batting number 10, Isaiah James.
So the lineup will cycle back through, and now it'll be Isaiah James, the leadoff man. First pitch outside. Be 1-0. Anderson working pretty quick, and he'll get strike number 1 on James. One away in the inning. Here's the 1-1 to James. He'll ground that over to second to Corey. Good play there, and he'll flip it over to Willoughby for out number 2.
Now batting number 2, Aiden Parker.
Pretty good fielding so far from this Vikings defense. Seen a couple of pretty hard-hit ground balls, second and short. Good plays made there by the respective basemen. 1-0 is in there. It'll be 1-1 now. Anderson is working very, very fast right now, not giving the batters any chance to get set, really. That one's grounded over to Corey at second. He'll make the play at first. And a 1-2-3 inning for Tucker Anderson. We'll head to the home half of the third.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 10, Tucker.
Welcome back, home half of the third. And we will see the first pinch hitter of the game for the Vikings. It'll be Tucker Pridgeon filling in for the injured Brody Brannon. Pridgeon will square to bunt, and it'll be strike one to him. One 0 is fouled. Be 0-2 now.
One time, we were walking.
Here's the 0-2 to the senior. Foul that off to the left, out of play.
Volleyball practice to the one here at the football game. He was walking.
This year, just a couple of plate appearances for Pridgeon. One hit through 5 plate appearances, batting .250.
I was like,
Here's the 0-2 from White. He'll foul that one off again. We'll see 0-2 again. Here's another 0-2 offering. He'll foul it off again.
did you hear me tell Landon she's always watching TV? He's like, I mean, what you been up to? He said, chilling. I said, chilling. I heard loud.
That one's lined down the third base line, but foul. Pridgeon trying to battle here. Got 2 strikes on him pretty quick and has fouled every pitch since.
Can I use your towel?
And the next 0-2 offering will get him. Pridgeon thought he needed to run to first base there, but home plate umpire will say no. You've already been rung up. So a strikeout swinging for
Now
Pridgeon
batting
to start
number
off the third
24,
inning.
Hayden Willoughby.
And now it'll be Hayden Willoughby. Good piece of hitting. His first time up, single right back up the middle. First pitch to him is in the dirt. I'll skip to the backstop. Here's a 1-0 offering. Outside, 2-0. 2-0 is cut on and missed. 2-1 now. White really starting to settle in after that big first inning from the Vikings offense. Next pitch, breaking ball, will be inside. 3-1 now. And 3-1 is a little low, and Hayden Willoughby will take his base. Two plate appearances and 2 times getting on base for Hayden Willoughby. And so now it'll be Ryan Edwards. His first time up, notched a single, which drove in a run back in the first. He's got a runner on first with 1 away. First pitch to him is outside. It'll be 1-0. Good breaking ball there from White. He'll find the zone. It'll be 1-1 now. One won't quite catch the plate. 2 balls and a strike to the Vikings left fielder. Two one offering from White is again off the plate. So now 3 balls and a strike. Six hits so far for this Vikings lineup. 7 runs, all coming back in the first inning. 3-1 is cut on and missed, and the count will run full. And there goes Willoughby on the full count pitch. That one's grounded down third base line. And foul. Be curious to see if Willoughby will run again on the full count offering, even though there's only 1 out in the inning. He will not run. And the next pitch is inside for ball 4. Really good plate appearance there from Ryan Edwards. Laying off a couple of really tough pitches that were just off the plate. Worked the count full and eventually drew the walk.
Harrison Corey.
Seemed like they were checking baseballs. Not sure if they were looking for dirt, some kind of substance, whatever it is. Either way, we'll play on. It'll be Harrison Corey now, 9-hole batter. Got hit by a pitch his first time up. That would load the bases and then give Rook Niddle the opportunity to notch 2 RBIs. Two on, 1 out. Vikings looking to tack a few more runs on here in the third. That one's fouled back. Here's the 0-1. That one's in the dirt. Good stop by Thompson behind the dish.
I'm sorry, that's part of the story that I forgot. Yeah, he told me that.
Runners leading off on first and second. And Corey will call time. Seen that a couple of times so far in this game. White taking a look at a couple of the runners on base. Takes his time before he goes into the stretch. They'll fire 1-1. That's outside. 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 offering. That one's fouled straight back. And 2 balls and 2 strikes on Harrison Corey. Two-two offering is grounded to short. Parker cannot quite come up with the play. And Harrison Corey will get first base to load the bases. We'll see what they officially rule that as. They'll rule it as an error. So an E6 in the book, and the bases are loaded, and this might be the end of Chase White's outing.
That's how I told my brother. Yeah, if I win.
So Chase White will exit 2 1/3 for him. 7 runs given up, but I believe only 5 earned. And we will see who the next Falcons pitcher is after the break. Welcome back, bottom half of the 3rd inning. Bases loaded here for the junior Nate Hale. This year a 0 ERA through 11 2/3 innings pitched. 11 strikeouts, 1-0 record, and 6 appearances so far this season. He'll face Rook Niddle here, bases loaded, 1 out. His first pitch is outside. It'll be 1-0.
I'm not accepting it.
Wyatt Ellis cheating in just a little bit, just a few steps onto that infield grass. Niddle will ground it over to first. The play is made at first. Good play there by Walker Ellis to get the runner coming home.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 5, Hunter Layton.
Base is still loaded now. The 2-hole man, the center fielder, Hunter Layton. His first time up, struck out, and then his second time up was to end the first inning as the Vikings batted around. He grounded out to second. That one is lined into right field, and it's going to go foul. Base runners will cycle back around to their respective bases. Another good RBI opportunity here for Layton. Bases loaded. See if they can get a little two-out magic here. Tack on a couple more runs. And that one is floated out in the right. But the catch is made by Corey Coleman to end the inning. So Nate Hale will come in and get the job done and strand all three runners. We'll head to the fourth.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 14.
Welcome back, top of the fourth. Vikings strand three in the home half of the third. Tucker Anderson will go back to work. It'll be Tice Thompson, his first time up. Got a single. Oh, one is just a little high. Be 1-1.
What? Pearl.
Fastball will run it inside. 2-1.
I'm cool. I'm not what you got.
It's cut on and miss. Really good fastball there. Touching 91.
I'm waiting.
2-2 is fouled back out of play.
How would you warn? Oh, no. You see that window? Yeah. Right now.
2-2 to Thompson. And he'll foul that one off again. Thompson really trying to battle Anderson here in the fourth. And the next 2-2 offering, they'll say he went around. They will get him swinging there in the dirt.
Now batting, number 4, Kobe Jones.
5 strikeouts so far for the senior Tucker Anderson. It will now be the cleanup hitter, Colby Jones, his first time up back in the first, grounded out to second base. And he will try to hold up on his swing, but he'll go around. One away in the inning. 0-1 is grounded. Willoughby will scoop it up. Oh, he can't quite make the play. Willoughby bobbled it over there at first. And then the flip over to Anderson was also bobbled. And so that will be the first error of the day for this Vikings defense.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 18, Walker Ellis.
So a one-out base runner for the Falcons here in the top of the fourth. It will now be Walker Ellis. First time up, led off the second inning with a single. And Anderson will fire that one in for a strike. He's already up 0-2 pretty quick. Oh two. That one's in the dirt. Good stop there by Newbern behind the plate. Three straight breaking pitches here for Anderson. This at bat, we'll see if he'll speed up Ellis. And he'll do exactly that, but he'll foul that behind the plate.
Dave, what is Dave doing?
1-2 offering to Ellis. And he'll ring him up on strikes. The throw down to first nearly got Jones over there at first base. Really good throw there by Newbern behind the plate. But they'll ring up Ellis on strikes. Really good fastball there just on the corner for the second out of the inning.
Number 17, Jamari Hutchins.
That's my homie from my here. She went in the
So it'll be Jamari Huckins, and he will swing at the first pitch he sees for strike one.
She crawled upon it and then brushed it and it was straight. I was like, thanks, Mom.
Anderson will take a look over there at Jones at first.
Why did you pick that angle?
He will fire that one in at the knees. It'll be 0-2. Good fastball there, sitting right around 90-91 again.
Shit, me too. My knees actually big.
0-2 is just outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Falcons' right fielder. Huckins, first time up, struck out looking back in the second inning.
Yeah, you don't have to take a picture.
1-2 offering is up high. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Last song. I haven't seen him say it long. Well, next time you
2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs to the 6-hole batter for the Falcons. And he will wave at that one for strike number 3. How about Tucker Anderson? 4 scoreless innings. We'll head to the home half of the 4th.
They're tough.
Welcome back. Bottom of the
Leading
fourth
off at the
inning
bottom of the
here
fourth,
from the
number
Hollywood
9, Ethan
Crossroads.
Stewart.
Leading off will be number 9, Ethan Stewart.
Wait, is it looking at me right now?
Stewart currently 0 for 2. Pop out to shortstop back in the first, and then led off the second inning with a ground out to short, and he will ground that one over to second base. Jones will make the flip over to Ellis at first, and a quick out number 1 here for Nate Hale in the fourth inning.
Do you know what that means? Means go. You don't know.
Now batting number 13, Colton Newburn.
A rare 0 for 3 day for Ethan Stewart so far. And now it'll be Colton Newburn. First pitch to him is in the dirt. Newburn also 0 for 2 today. Strikeout in the first, but advanced on the ball in the dirt. And then grounded out to second in the second inning. Next pitch to him, he will wave at. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I really want to know who it is.
Vikings in the all blacks this evening. Falcons in the red pants camo jerseys. Really good crowd here at D.H. Conley High School. Sun is just about set behind the trees, and a perfect evening for some high school baseball. 7 runs in the first inning, but nothing since. Really good effort from Chase White in the second and third innings, and then Nate Hale in relief of him. 3-1 offering to Newburn will touch the zone, and the count will run full. One away here in the inning, and that one's going to hit the dirt for ball 4.
That's so crazy.
So a 1-out base runner here for the Vikings in the home half of the fourth. We'll see
Courtesy runner for the Vikings. Number 1,
Jacob Stilley go out there and pinch run again.
Literally one.
And we might have a little bit of an injury. Something happened to catcher Tice Thompson. His coach Pat McRae will go out to check on him. And it seems like Thompson is okay. It seems like he's grabbing his throwing hand. Something with his finger, maybe he jammed it.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 15, Landon Scott.
So now it'll be Landon Scott. His first time up, hit the gap in right center field for a double, then struck out swinging in the next inning. First pitch he sees will be outside. One 0 is up and away. 2 balls and no strikes to the Vikings 5-hole batter. Scott, not just a baller on the diamond, but also on the court. There goes Stilley. Caught in a rundown, but he is safe at second. As I was saying, Scott also known for his hooping ability. Really carried a particular rec basketball team that I got to watch over the winter. Was knocking down threes left and right. Multi-sport athlete in Landon Scott. Quick 3-ball, no strikes count to Landon Scott here. Runner on second, and finally a strike to him. Tucker Pridgeon waits on deck, filling in for the injured Brody Brandon. after he crashed into the second baseman. There goes Stilly. He'll swipe third, and the throw is into the outfield. Stilly's coming home, and they will not throw down. It was ball four anyway, as Landon Scott takes his base at first, but Stilly will swipe home, and it is now 8-0 Vikings.
Now batting number 10, Tucker Bridges.
I'm a little surprised it was not ruled an error there. But nonetheless, a run comes across the plate. And here's Tucker Pridgeon. He'll line that out to short. Parker's got it. He'll flip over to second, but not enough time to flip it over to first for the double play.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 24, Hayden Willoughby.
So now the catcher, Hayden Willoughby, he's had a couple of really, really good at-bats so far in this one. One for one with a single, which came back in the first inning. But then in the third inning, drew a walk. They'll throw over to first. Pridgeon went up standing, but that was a really close play over there at first. Next pitch is well upstairs. It'll be 1-0. 2 outs in the inning, but one has already come across to score in the form of Jacob Stilley. And next pitch is in there for strike one. Runner on first for the Vikings, that's Landon Scott. And Hale will drop in a breaking ball for a strike.
Oh my gosh. Freaking scared me.
1-2. And he will wave at that one for strike number 3.
Yes.
Vikings get one here in the home half of the fourth. We'll head to the fifth.
Freaking out.
Wyatt Ellis.
Welcome back, top of the fifth. Vikings up 8-0. And speaking of 8-0, softball team just took down the Falcons 8-0. Tucker Anderson going into his fifth inning of work. Wyatt Ellis at the plate. First pitch to him is in there for a strike. 6 strikeouts so far on the day for Anderson. Just 2 hits given up. No runs so far.
6-2. It's not listed on match scripts.
Here's the 1-1. And that one's in there for a strike. We've seen some really, really good pitch locations so far from Anderson in this one. Leaving it just on the plate. but just out of the reach of most of the batters. That one's grounded over there to Niddle at short. He'll throw it over to Willoughby at first for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, Cole's right here. Do you need to talk to him? He said he can't.
Now batting number 8, Tate
He said he's
Minor.
not falling. He's not falling. Okay.
So now it'll be the left fielder Tate Pinner. His first time up, struck out swinging. And the first pitch he sees of this at bat will be in there for a strike. And Anderson is up on him 0-2 pretty quick. Seen really good placement, but also really fast pitching from Anderson. Very efficient. 0-2 is grounded. Foul. Next pitch is up high. Pinner will check his swing. They'll say that he did not go around. One, two. That one's upstairs again. Another good take. Here's the 2-2 from Anderson. That one's in the dirt, and the count will run full. Here's the payoff to Pinner. He'll foul that one back. Pinner is battling here.
I enjoy it so much. Like on the first senior
Another full count offering to Pinner. He will wave at that one. Good slider there off the plate. And Pinner will go down on strikes for the second time this evening.
Now batting number 9, Corey Coleman.
2 away here in the top of the fifth. It'll be the center fielder now, Corey Coleman. Made a really good catch back in the third inning to save the bases loaded for Conley. He'll fly that one out into right. Stewart's under it, and he will make the grab. 1-2-3 inning here in the fifth for Tucker Anderson. We'll head to the home half of the fifth. Welcome back, bottom of the fifth. Vikings up big here, up 8-0 over the South Central Falcons. Ryan Edwards will be the batter now.
All right, good to see you, man. Yeah, good.
Nate Hale still working out there on the mound. Came in the third inning for relief of Chase White. He's been pitching ever since. 1-1 offering is upstairs to Edwards. There'll be 2 balls and 1 strike. Two one. He'll lay off of that one. It'll be 3 balls and a strike. Next pitch is up and out. And Ryan Edwards will draw himself a walk to open the bottom of the fifth. That'll be his second walk of the day, third time he gets
Now
on
batting
base.
number 4, Harrison Corey.
So now it'll be Harrison Corey 0 for 1 so far. Hit by pitch back in the first. And then reached on an error back in the third.
I might get a popcorn maker for my house. Or like, I'll definitely get a diaper. Oh, really?
He'll throw over to first. Edwards is back in time. Next pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. Runner on first, no outs in the inning. 2-0 is just low. And now 3 balls and no strikes. Eight to nothing Vikings, 7 runs in the first inning, and then 1 run in the fourth is how we got here. And Hale will fire that one in at the knees for strike 1. Hale will check on Edwards again.
I love this song.
3-1 to Corey. That one's just outside, and Hale walks back-to-back batters.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 2, Russ Niddle.
So the lineup will flip over again this time for the 4th time. Brooke Niddle will be the batter. First time up, cracked a single into right field off of the first pitch that he saw. And then another single in the first inning as the Vikes batted around. Still no outs in the inning.
What did it say? How much?
Here's the 1-0. He'll fire that one in there for a strike.
Yeah,
1-1 is fouled back. It'll be 1-2 now. Brooke Niddle already with 2 RBIs on the evening on that single back in the first inning.
What is RBI? Running base index.
Here's the 1-2 offering. He'll ground that to first. Ellis has it. He'll just make the play at first. And both of the runners will move up 90 feet.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 5, Hunter Layton.
So now the Vikings center fielder, Hunter Layton, he's 0 for 3 tonight. Strikeout, ground out, and a line out so far. One out, but 2 runners in scoring position. One 0 is just outside. It'll be 2-0 now. To a pitch is fouled back.
Do you think those would be like a hard
And the 2-1 is laced out into left. And the catch is made. Edwards will tag, and he will score. Oh, and there goes Corey. No one was covering third, and he'll swipe third. Heads up base running there by Harrison Corey. Couldn't quite tell if Pinner had made the play out there and left, but Edwards will score on the sac fly.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 9, Ethan Stewart.
So now it'll be Ethan Stewart 0 for 3 tonight. A little uncharacteristic of him. Pop out to short, then a couple of ground outs, one to shortstop, and then one to second base. 9-0 here, 1 run short of a mercy rule. If the Vikings were to score Corey at third, it would be a 10-0 mercy rule. We'll see if Ethan Stewart can play hero in this game. 2-0 is laced out into left, and that will do it here from D.H. Conley High School. Ethan Stewart will walk it off for the mercy rule here in the 5th, and the Vikings take down the Falcons by a score of 10-0. Post-game analysis and recap coming up in just a moment.
South Central
Well, here you have it, guys. 10-0 is the final through 5 innings. A mercy rule for the Vikes to move to 2-0 in conference play. They will move to 11-1 overall on the season. Big time win here tonight, as South Central was number 12 in the state. But of course, Rose is always the team to beat in the conference. Now, taking a look at the stats first for the South Central Falcons, not much offensive wise. Just 2 hits tonight, no runs for them, of course, and that was mainly due to Tucker Anderson as he went 5 scoreless innings, 8 strikeouts for him. A big time win for him. Uh, the couple of hits for the Falcons came from Walker Ellis and then Tice Thompson. But other than that, nothing else really. Only one error from the Vikings. No walks, no hit by pitches, nothing. So only 3 base runners were given up in total tonight by Tucker Anderson. Now a look at Conley's side of things. A big offensive night. First inning jumped out to a 7-0 lead. Some of those were unearned on Chase White's part, but most of them were earned. A couple of costly errors there in the first inning. One by the first baseman, Walker Ellis, and then a drop catch by Huckins out there in right field gave up a pair of runs. A couple of really good at-bats I want to highlight. Peyton Willoughby had a couple of really good at-bats, drew a good 3-2 walk in the third, as well as Ryan Edwards did, too. They both had singles in the first inning. Rook Niddle had himself a really good game, as he had himself 2 hits in the first inning as the Vikings batted around. He had himself a pair of RBIs. And then, of course, Ethan Stewart walking it off in the bottom of the fifth, getting that base knock to score Harrison Corey. Other than that, he did go 0 for 3 outside of that base hit, so 1 for 4 is his final line. But the final box score, no runs at all for South, 10 runs for Conley. But 2 hits, 2 errors, 3 left on base for South Central, 10 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, 6 left on base for the Vikes, 7 runs in that first, 1 run in the fourth, 2 runs in the fifth, and then no runs in any of the other half innings. That is going to do it here tonight from D.H. Conley High School. Our next broadcast will be Monday for softball. They actually picked up the win 6-0 tonight over South Central. So shout out to the softball team. But the Vikes get a big one here in conference play. With that being said, I am Cole Martin. Thank you all for tuning in. Go Vikes, and God bless.